It's a Canadian bank run. Why would anybody in the world trust the banks of Canada, with Justin Trudeau at the helm? They have explicitly issued derision for personal property rights, for the fact that that is your money, because you dare to disagree with His Highness.
Or who are holding unacceptable views,
and support the truckers movement. They did all the mass manipulation to label it a terroristic, racist movement. The evidence lacking, but that doesn't mean that they don't have the media at their disposal to run the narrative. Thus, they froze your bank account, Canada. Anybody within the purview of the powers that be of Canada had their funds frozen if they donated to the truckers, if they found out. How dare you support a political movement that we object, that we classify as terrorism, as we take a knee for Black Lives Matter as they burn down cities to the ground, because that is a just social movement for the communists. In communism, you don't own anything, and you'll be happy. World Economic Forum. And that's exactly what they're doing, what they're instituting in Canada. So I had money, not a lot, under 10,000 US dollars in a Canadian bank account. And I have recently withdrawn it. This is a run on the banks. I do not trust Canada.
What's to prevent them?
Or not, they go through my social media and decide that I said something that they disagreed with, and I must be made an example of, until I issue a statement of regret, until I behave in the manner that they desire after I go to a re-education camp. F that. That is my money. That is not the government's money. That is not the government's money to do with what they want. Mine. Thus, I withdrew. And if you have funds in a Canadian bank account, then you'd be doing yourself a favor to withdraw. The funny thing is that I met somebody in Costa Rica, a Canadian, who told me that he foresaw, this was about 4 months ago, that Canada might not let you remove your funds from the country. I said that this was a Western democratic government, that there were property rights. Boy, do I have egg on my face today, because he predicted it, and then, pow, it happens. He was right, I was wrong. Now, having learnt my lesson, like a dog that bites you, you don't want that dog around your kids. I don't want the Canadian government sniffing around my money. My money out of the Canadian bank account, never to appear there again. This is government manipulation of the money, government manipulation of your property rights, your ability to hold on to the energy of your earnings, because that represents, at least it should, an energy that you gave to society, a net benefit, and thus you have the credits and you are paid in cash. It's bad enough that they are inflating the money out of existence, but now they are denying your right to hold these dollars, and it's going to get even worse when the government runs their central bank digital currencies, the CBDCs. They're going to be able to manipulate it programmatically, and they can have expiry dates on the money, and your ability to access your bank account can be tied to your social credit score. And that is why we need Bitcoin. That is why Bitcoin is a life raft away from Justin Trudeau and his communist Canadian cockfuck government and the World Economic Forum that wants you to own nothing and be happy. Not your own energy. That is for mankind. That is for you to behave properly, for them to be able to dole out to you. And if you support the wrong cause, then they will come and use their little dog sniffers, bite you by taking your money away. No, thank you. I've withdrawn my money. And believe me when I tell you that it will never, ever appear in a Canadian bank account again. Bit me once. Okay. Lesson learned. I hope the rest of you do too. Peace, blessings, thumb up the video, share the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe, hit the all notification bell. Peace out.